What's up, a Cinema Shogun here, and the mystery surrounding who bombed the Georgia Guidestones continues as investigators are still desperately searching for a suspect. However, at least one of the mysteries behind the Georgia Guidestones has been answered for now, or at least that's what they want us to believe. Now, if you know anything about the Georgia Guidestones, then you know that supposedly there is a time capsule buried 6 feet beneath them. There's even a stone slab on the ground that literally says buried 6 feet beneath this spot. Open up, but then it leaves the date blank. Now, there are various interpretations out there as to why this date was left blank, but in my opinion, I think it means that whenever the day comes that you need to open up this time capsule, then that will always be the right day. Now, naturally, there's a lot of mysteries surrounding this time capsule because there's a lot of mysteries and conspiracies and theories surrounding the Georgia Guidestones. I mean, the Georgia Guidestones are these huge stones that are big and erect, no pun intended, right there for the world to see. So naturally, if there's a lot of mystery behind them, then what do you think would be behind what's buried beneath them? Something that obviously the person did not want us to see, at least at the time. So there's a lot of theories surrounding what may be inside this time capsule, and I understand. Everyone views the Georgia Guidestones differently. Some people think they're beautiful works of art. Other people, like me, think they're creepy. Now, I understand appreciating the Georgia Guidestones from like a craftsmanship level or something like that, but I don't understand why people think they're beautiful and the message behind them is so beautiful, because it's really not. The message behind the Georgia Guidestones, make no mistake about it, is a message about depopulation, about population control. In fact, the very existence of the Georgia Guidestones implies that there would be this big event that would lead most of human life, to just not exist anymore. And the first line on the Georgia Guidestones talks about keeping the human population below 500 million. Now, of course, that would mean that over 80% of human life would have to be wiped out. But not just that. It talks about regulating the population, meaning that, hey, if you're pregnant right now and you want to give birth, you might not be able to, because if there's already 500 million people on Earth, then you can't give birth unless someone dies. That's what that means. I mean, if you really want to get to the nitty gritty of it, not only does it talk about population control and keeping the population under 500 million, which would mean that you would have to wipe out almost all of human life, but you would also have to regulate human life and never allow it to grow any more than 500 million. So if you think the Georgia Guidestones are this beautiful monument that preaches this beautiful message because it speaks about being one with nature, I can assure you that that's not the case. That maybe the conspiracies surrounding the Georgia Guidestones are there for a reason, because any mysterious figure that decides, hey, I'm going to put stone slabs on a hill in Georgia that talks about killing, or talks about, over half, 80% of human life being wiped out, then maybe there's a call for a conspiracy theory. Maybe there's a need for one there, because for some reason people have deemed it America's Stonehenge. But I feel like that's a tactic to make you not realize how evil the message is behind these stones. But of course, when these stones got bombed, everyone figured, hey, well, now's a good time to find out what's in the time capsule. Go ahead and go dig it up. You were quick to tear down the Georgia Guidestones. Go ahead and dig it up. Now, I find that odd. I don't care what anyone says. Why, during an active investigation, would you completely destroy the crime scene? It seems to me like you're hindering the investigation at that point. The dust didn't even settle from this bomb going off before they just said, hey, let's just tear the whole thing down. They just destroyed the whole entire crime scene before they could even do a proper investigation. So I find that weird. But let's go see what happened here, because they did call out an excavation team to dig this up. Officials with the Elbert County Road Department brought in an excavator to dig down the required 6 feet using a tape measure to ensure accuracy. The only thing officials said they found when workers hit the 6-foot mark was more dirt. So now all that's left is one big dirt patch. The stones are all gone, and supposedly there was nothing beneath it. The mystery behind what could be buried beneath the Georgia Guidestones, well, at least for now, there is no mystery, because they claim there was nothing there. Now, who would take the time out of their day to build these Guidestones, to write messages on these Guidestones in all of these languages, even dead languages that aren't even used anymore in today's world, and then would put this slab there right by the stone saying, hey, this is buried beneath here? Why wouldn't they bury something beneath there? Why would they go through all of that trouble just to not even have anything buried beneath there? I do find that weird. And honestly, even if they found something, chances are, if it's something, weird or something they don't want to get out there, we would never hear of it in the first place. Was anyone there to see this happen? Also, why did they only dig 6 feet? It's like, hey, all right, we used the tape measure. We made sure we didn't go 6 feet 1 inches, not 6 feet 2 inches. Like, dig the whole freaking hill up. I don't care. Who cares? The Guidestones are gone. There's nothing there but dirt. They even said it. There's nothing here but dirt. Okay, we'll get to digging. Let's find out if there's something under here. Years have passed since supposedly this thing was buried beneath the ground. Maybe more dirt added on top of it. I don't know. I'm not a geologist. I'm not here to tell you how these things work. But, at least show a little more effort. Let us know there's nothing down there. If you're so upset that this thing got, attacked or whatever you want to call it, then let us know what is beneath here. Do a little more digging. But no, they dug in the one spot. They went exactly 6 feet. At least that's what they say. And there was nothing there. So the mystery, for some, the mystery will continue. And for some, the mystery will end here. It's up to you. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. Do you think there was something buried beneath the Guidestones? Do you think they're hiding what was buried beneath there? Or do you think that, hey, there was just nothing there, and for no reason, someone built the Georgia Guidestones and left the message that there was something buried beneath them for no reason at all? Let me know down in the comments below what you think. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all on the next video.